Welcome back, Physician Center for Beauty. I talked about the educational component of being here at the Physician Center for Beauty, but there's also the wow factor. And what this man to my right can do for you if you have an issue with your nose, or perhaps you're looking for a little work all around the jawline, a facelift, whatever the case may be. Very accomplished surgeon, very respected in his field. Dr. McGuire, rhinoplasty is something that you take great pride in, don't you?
Yeah, I really enjoy doing rhinoplasty and seeing the results. It's one of the most impactful things that we can do for people that just have a self-consciousness sometimes about their nose. Sometimes the nose doesn't really fit the rest of the face, and so we've been doing rhinoplasty for a long time now. Myself, about 20 years. I've partnered with Dr. Larry Floorman, who has been doing it for 40 years, and with our combined experience, over 4,000 rhinoplasties.
Wow.
We see patients together, and we see some complicated things sometimes, other than just the standard cosmetic rhinoplasties, but some of the more complex things. We've really been able to form a nice partnership.
Interesting. I'm curious. Have you ever seen someone, I think sometimes a prominent nose can actually add character to the face. Have you ever seen someone, Dr. McGuire, comes in for a consultation and you say, you know what, I think you look great, and you kind of said, I don't recommend this?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's true for practically every procedure that we do. Is sometimes less is more. And for some people, if the nose fits the rest of the face,
sure,
and does add character, or there's sometimes an ethnic component to
sure,
things, and so we want to do things that make sense. We're going to look at some examples of my work that for rhinoplasty, and before and after sometimes really tell the story better than we can in words.
I agree with you, and this, I think, is a prime example. Tell me exactly what we're looking at here, Dr. McGuire.
So this is a fairly straightforward rhinoplasty in a young gal that really just didn't like the prominence of her nose and the bump, the hump, if you will, and so this is done as an outpatient. This is done with incisions just inside the nose. So this is what's called a closed technique, as opposed to the open technique, which requires an incision. And we do virtually all of our rhinoplasties with this closed technique.
That's beautiful work, because I see the issue, but you really don't know how prominent her nose was, or that hump issue that you talked about, until you see the after. Okay, yeah. Here again, beautiful work.
Thank you. So, sometimes if the nose is particularly large, or the tip is large, we can refine the tip. We can take down the hump. We can straighten a nose, and just overall improve the ratio or the proportions of the nose to the rest of the face.
Sometimes we think about Michael Jackson's case, and it was just too drastic. It was just too much. This is nice and subtle. They get change, but it's beautiful, and it's the same person.
Yeah, unfortunately, and that was a sad situation. That's a perfect example of too much. When too much can be done and repeatedly over and over and over again, I think you get into problems. So I think that's what you saw there. Another example, and these are early post-op pictures. So the nose continues to change, and improvements continue to be seen for up to a year after rhinoplasty surgery.
I was asking you about the involvement of the surgery, and you were telling me basically the procedure has stayed the same. Really, it's about the doctor, and it's about having the right doctor with the scalpel, correct?
Yeah, I think so, and the right training. So the techniques of rhinoplasty have been honed over the years. As I mentioned, there are a couple of different approaches. The open technique, which has been popular for some time now, we've gone back to doing most of our rhinoplasties in a closed way, which is no external incisions. Everything's done inside the nose, which is really nice.
Well, looky here.
Yeah, so another great example of a kind of a large hump, for lack of a better term, that we can improve with a fairly straightforward rhinoplasty procedure.
Wow, this is, again, beautiful work. Now, again, I want to recommend a consultation with Dr. McGuire. Dr. McGuire, you've seen a lot of these, you performed a lot of these surgeries. We talked about the experience, but I thank you for giving us the before and after pictures, because I agree, the proof is there. I mean, if that subtle look, you remain looking like the person that you are, just a more beautiful version of yourself.
Yeah, that's the goal.
All righty. Again, give them a call today if you're thinking about rhinoplasty, cool sculpting, or if you want to take advantage of some of the specials and events, give them a call at Physicians Center for Beauty. All right, Dr. McGuire, you mentioned something I think it's worthy of mentioning again. This is a good time of year because a lot of folks maybe have some summer vacation, a little bit of downtime. If it's a procedure that requires downtime, perfect time of year to come here.
Yeah, so a lot of the things that we do don't really have much downtime associated with it, the non-surgical, non-invasive procedures. But some of these surgeries, you know, take a little bit of time off, and this is a nice time of the year to do that.
All righty. Again, cool sculpting. You want to lose a few pounds, maybe under the chin, perhaps in another trouble area. Rhinoplasty, if you're not really comfortable or confident about your nose. And then again, today we talked about Bio-T hormone therapy. You look beautiful. Maybe you're not feeling so youthful. Just another reason to call the Physician Center for Beauty. Dr. McGuire, I wanted to thank you so much for having us out. Wish you a great summer. I guess we'll see you hopefully again next month, right?
Yeah, I think we'll be here next month.
All right, it'll probably be another beautiful day. Again, if you're wondering about the location of the Physician Center for Beauty, Shelbyville Road Plaza, you know, Trader Joe's. I know they have the big Nike store, Nordstrom's here. Come on in, see the fantastic staff. There is a positive vibe that is going on here. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
All righty, again, a great staff, very professional, and we'll see you tomorrow. So, again, Physician Center for Beauty, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on Wave 3 Listens Live.